Okay, hi everybody. This is my third take at this, so you can tell I'm learning along with all of you. But I just wanted to come and share with you so we can kind of keep doing the story that we've been doing. I hope that you guys are enjoying your time at home. Missing seeing you guys here. The school is really quiet when I've been here. But I wanted to just continue with the story. So let's review quickly the words that we've talked about so far. Remember, we are building the pyramid to success. All of the words we're talking about is going to help us be successful. The reason I decided to record this right here is if you look behind me, my bulletin board, that is the pyramid of success. Those are all the words we're going to talk about. And I realize when we do them in video, they're like backwards, I think, so you can't read them. But anyway, that's why I'm sitting right here. So let's review. So the first word we talked about was hard work. The importance of hard work to help us be successful. Then we talked about enthusiasm, doing everything that you do with gusto and energy, right? We talked about friendship, the importance of friends. They support us, they encourage us, they help us. We need friends to be successful too. Then we talked about loyalty, being loyal to yourself, your own values. Being loyal to your family, being loyal to your friends, means you stick with them through good times and hard times. You don't give up on somebody. You're loyal to them. Then we talked about cooperation and how bees cooperate together. Right now, you might be needing to work on cooperation at home. When you're at home with your whole family, you might be cooperating to get your schoolwork done or to just get things done at home. Then the next one we talked about was self-control. That's the last one I did in your classrooms. Self-control, like controlling your emotions, controlling your body and your actions. Right now at home, you might be needing some self-control because when you're kind of, what do I want to say, you're kind of stuck in your house maybe and can't get out, although it's nicer now so you can get outside. You might be wearing on each other's nerves a little bit. You might be getting frustrated with each other, so you might need some self-control. If you're really angry with a brother or sister, maybe you need to step back, breathe, take a breath, calm down, use some self-control so that you don't do something that you shouldn't do. Okay? So that was the last one. So now I'll read the next one to you. We're going to read 2 of them today. Okay? So I'll just start. Inch and Miles are standing in tall grass dripping from their dip in the lake. Stop it, Inch tells Miles. That tickles. Stop what? Miles asked, looking puzzled. I'm not doing anything. Then who's tickling? Inch begins until he notices something twitching right in front of him. It's a nose doing the twitching and tickling. Rascal the rabbit is attached to the nose. I'm just making sure that you're friendly, says the rabbit attached to the nose. I can't be too careful, you know. There's a hungry fox in the neighborhood. Don't worry, Inch assures the rabbit with the twitching nose. We're only looking for clues to the pyramid of success. Rascal smiles and nods his big ears. If it's clues you want, you've come to the right place. Now pay attention. Then Rascal begins. So here's the paragraph of the clue. So see if you can figure out what the word is. My ears are as tall as telephone poles. My nose is like a button with holes. I listen and look and sniff around. I stay alert to sights and sounds. And one more thing that I should mention. Alertness means you pay attention to all the things that others share. You'll learn so much if you're aware. So what do you think the word is? Give you a couple seconds to think about it. And I'm going to tell you. It is alertness. Okay, so let me review that paragraph. My ears are as tall as telephone poles. My nose is like a button with holes. I listen and look and sniff around. I stay alert to sights and sounds. And one more thing that I should mention. Alertness means you pay attention to all the things that others share. You will learn so much if you're aware. Inch and Miles like Rascal's clue. Alertness is the next block, says Inch. We must keep our eyes and ears open and pay attention. Don't forget our noses, adds Miles. Smelling can help us too. Inch adds, in every way we must be alert and keep learning. That really helps us to be our best. Rascal's twitching nose suspects a hungry fox nearby. He dashes into the bushes as the silver whistle shrills another hooty toot toot. Okay, there's Rascal the rabbit, alertness. So in order to be successful, we need to be alert. We have to know what's going on around us. We need to listen. That's how I'm going to really relate this to you today, is listening. And so when I think of being a good listener in school, and I know I've talked to several kids about this, I always use give me 5. And lots of people have a give me 5 for being a good listener, and they're all a little different. But these are my give me 5 for being a good listener. First of all, our ears have to be open. We have to be listening with our ears. So our ears are listening. Second, our eyes are watching the teacher. That helps us be a good listener if we watch whoever is speaking. Third, our mouth has to be closed because we can't be talking and listening at the same time. Okay? Fourth, our brains have to be in gear, thinking about what the speaker is talking about. Because we can be looking at the speaker and our mouth can be closed, but our minds can be like 100 miles away doing something else. So our minds have to be in gear with what's going on in the classroom. And the last one, 5, is our hands and our feet are quiet, are still. We're not making noise, we're not moving around, we're quiet, okay? So that's my give me 5 for being a good listener. Ears are listening, eyes are watching, mouth is closed, brain is in gear, and my hands and feet are quiet. That's going to make you a good listener. So you can work on that at home when you're listening to your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister right now. Okay? So alertness, means being a good listener. Okay? We are going to go on and do another one. I have to watch my time because it kicks me off, or it did kick me off when I got too long. All right, so the next one. Inch and Miles suddenly hear a very unusual noise. It's coming from a hole in a nearby walnut tree. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It's Skittles the squirrel, munching on a crunchy lunch. I love fresh walnuts. Delicious, exclaims Skittles. Hey, shouts Inch above the crunch. Can you take a break from cracking walnuts and help us with a clue to the pyramid of success? Skittles scurries down the tree. He is clearly hungry and in a hurry, but agrees to share a clue. Inch and Miles pay close attention as Skittles wipes a few walnut crumbs off of his chin and begins. Okay, so here's the clue. I scurry round and round each day, taking action is my way. I get up and go and give it my all. When action's needed, I never stall. And when I look for lunch to eat, I'm not afraid to risk defeat. Don't fear failure, try your best. Take some action for success. So can you guess what the word is? It was mentioned several times in that paragraph. The word is action. So let me read it again and think about what action means. I scurry round and round each day, taking action is my way. I get up and go and give it my all. When action's needed, I never stall. And when I look for lunch to eat, I'm not afraid to risk defeat. Don't fear failure. Try your best. Take some action for success. Miles pipes up. Hey, that's right. Action means you can't just sit around and watch TV all day. You have to get up and do something. Skittles doesn't have time for idle chatter and ducks back into the hole to crack walnuts. Inch doesn't waste time either. He takes action. Hooty toot toot, and off the travelers go. Okay, so here's the action page. And I'm sorry that I'm sure it looks backwards to you. But action means we can't just sit around. I like the line that says, action means you can't just sit around and watch TV all day. It's perfect for right now when you guys are kind of stuck at home. You might be tempted to sit around and watch TV all day, okay? But in order to be successful, we can't do that. We have to take action. We have to get up and go. So I would encourage you to do that in the morning. You know, maybe you want to sleep in a little bit longer than normal. That's okay. But then when you get up, don't just kind of lounge around all day. I like to do that too sometimes. Sometimes I stay in my pajamas all day long. Okay? And that's once in a while, that's okay. But we can't do that every day. So while you're trying to do school, you got to get up, and get going on your schoolwork right away. Take action. Do it, get it done. Then you'll be all done with it and you'll feel so accomplished, and then you can do other stuff that you might want to do in the afternoon. But you have to take action, and that might be hard right now when you're at home and you're really tempted to do other things that you might think are more fun. In order to be successful, though, we have to choose to do the right stuff. And the right stuff right now is probably do your schoolwork first and then do the fun stuff. So take some action. Be alert, pay attention, learn as much as you can, and then take some action. Okay? Right. I'm glad I got to pop in and see you. I'll try to do this again another week maybe. I'm usually in your classroom every other week, so I'll probably do a video one more time. Hopefully then we're going to get back to school. I hope we do. But if not, I'll keep doing them. So take care of yourselves. Have fun. Do some fun stuff as a family. And I'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.